Please rise for the singing of our national anthem, sung by Dr. Jose Pepe Calver, Director of Hendricks Chapel Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Dr. Calver, for your excellent rendition of our national anthem. President Mahoney, by authority of the SUNY and ESF Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to declare the 113th commencement of the College of Environmental Science and Forestry open and in session. Good afternoon. My name is Sam Mukasa, and I serve as the Executive Vice President and Provost at ESF. Our purpose here is to celebrate and congratulate our students, specifically our December 2023 graduating students. Today, we acknowledge their accomplishments as graduating students or soon-to-be ESF graduates. We will begin our ceremony by introducing the platform party and distinguished guests who are here to take part in today's activities. I ask that you each please rise or stand briefly to be recognized when I call your name. An audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. First, members of our governing board, the ESF Board of Trustees, Mr. William Fisher, Chair, Mr. John Bartow, Vice Chair, Mr. Daniel Fitz, and next, members of the senior administration, Ms. Joni Mahoney, ESF President, Dr. John Stella, Vice President for Research, Ms. Danushi Fernando, Chief Diversity Officer, Ms. Kitty McCarthy, Executive Officer for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs, Dr. Valerie Luzader, serving as Associate Provost for Academic Affairs and Dean of the Graduate School. And next, our department chairs and division directors, Dr. Bandar Ramarao, Chemical Engineering, Dr. Lee Newman, Chemistry, Dr. Stephen Teal, Environmental Biology, Dr. Lindy Quackenbush, Environmental Resources Engineering, Dr. Russell Briggs, Distinguished Teaching Professor, Environmental Science, Dr. Teresa Selfa, Environmental Studies, Dr. Margaret Bryant, Landscape Architecture, Dr. Neil Abrams, Open Academy, Dr. Christopher Norwork, Sustainable Resources Management, Mr. Matthew Smith, College Libraries. Next, the president of the ESF Alumni Association, Mr. Gary Lipp, who will welcome our graduating students later in the ceremony as they begin their journey as ESF alumni. This year, we have several special guests who are here to celebrate with us as well as to receive special awards for their outstanding achievements and accomplishments as individuals. We have 3 distinguished ESF alumni who are being honored today for exceptional achievements. Please find their biographies in your program. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Mercy Barbara Cordova, Richard Santolella, Gabrielle Santangelo, and finally, allow me to introduce our student speaker for December 2023 graduating class, Rowan Notangelo. Okay, you got ahead of me, but that's all right. Okay, so at this time, I want to acknowledge where we stand. We have the privilege of meeting today on ancestral lands of the Onondaga Nation, the center of the 6 nations of the Haudenosaunee or Iroquois Confederacy, who we honor for their many contributions, including the original philosophy and practice of environmental stewardship. This acknowledgement represents our commitment to intellectual and cultural pluralism, and it is meant to honor the significant contributions of the Onondaga Nation to environmental leadership. It is now my pleasure to invite our president, Johnny Mahoney, to the podium to give her commencement remarks.
Thank you, Provost Mukasa. Good afternoon, and welcome to ESF's December commencement. Today is a special day, and we're grateful to see so many of our graduates' families, friends, and supporters join us in celebration. We are all very proud of this year's class. ESF is a rigorous college in the best of times, and it is fair to say that the last few years haven't always been the best, and yet you have succeeded. You did it. You did what you needed to do to earn your place here today, and we are so very proud of all of you. You, class of 2023, have proven that no matter what the world throws your way, you have the capacity to not only survive, but to thrive. It's important to look back and see how far you've come. It can feel like a slog and progress incremental, but please take a moment to look back and see how far you've come. And as you reflect on the people who helped you get through, many of whom are with us in this beautiful chapel, may they remind you of the importance of being part of a supportive community. You leaned on one another and cheered each other on. You turned to your community when you were feeling down, and you celebrated your joy together. That experience of being part of a supportive community will also serve you well. The world can be scary at times, but being surrounded by you, graduates, inspires hope and optimism. This class is made up of individuals who are driven and fierce, dedicated and enthusiastic, hardworking and committed. You are environmental champions and social justice advocates. You brought your passion to improve our world to ESF, where you built a strong academic foundation. You studied in the classroom, lab, and studio. You practiced your skills in the field. You gained global perspectives through study abroad programs and real-life experience at internships. And you learned from your faculty, your peers, and the greater community. And now you are ready to make your mark on the world. Your work has never been more important, your research has never been more needed, and your degree has never been more valuable. When you leave ESF and find your place within a new community, please also remember that you will always be a part of the ESF community. We will be watching you and cheering you on and celebrating all of your accomplishments. As individuals, we know you'll make your impact in the world of conservation, but significant change happens when communities come together. To successfully tackle environmental issues, communities must come together, the same way that you have come together these last few years. You already know how to do it, and you can lead the way. Thank you for all that you brought to ESF, an openness to new experiences, a willingness to make new friends, a readiness to challenge yourself academically, the courage to form your own opinions based on science and facts, enthusiasm to grow as a person, resilience, and a love for the environment. We are honored that you chose us. And thank you to everyone who has supported and loved our students for the sacrifices you made to help them reach this important milestone. Graduates, as you embark on your postgraduate journey, may you continue to improve our world and serve as proactive stewards of our environment. Wherever you go next, to work, to continue your studies, or perhaps on a well-deserved break, we are certain you will continue to make us proud. ESF's mission is to educate future environmental leaders of all backgrounds, and the future is here today. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Go on and be mighty. And now, one of the highlights of our commencement ceremony, the opportunity to hear from one of our students is one of the things that we all look forward to during our commencement exercises. We provide this platform to hear from a student who's been selected by their peers to address us from the perspective of students and to tell us about their experience while here at ESF. This year, we're honored to have chemistry major Rowan Nothnagel of Caledonia, New York, as our student speaker. You can read about Rowan in your program. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Nothnagel to give his remarks as our student speaker.
Thank you, President Mahoney. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, staff, and fellow members of the ESF graduating class of 2023. I'm so happy and proud to be standing here today addressing you all, my fellow graduates. As I look upon this crowd, I see faces of soon-to-be ESF alumni who have persevered, completing a rigorous course of study, ready to step out into the world. We heard about saving the whales, climate change, forest fires, and a plethora of other horrible events destroying the planet while we were growing up. Whether that impacted who we are today doesn't matter. We each found our way to ESF regardless of our different majors, concentrations, and levels. We all share the knowledge to build and help our dying planet, a phrase I know we have heard repeatedly at ESF. We know that it may seem like everyone is fighting against us in that mission, so I'm not here to reiterate that motto for us. I'm not your professor. Rather, I'm here to talk to you about life. You might be asking yourself, who is this guy, and what does he know about life that I don't? Well, the answer is nothing. I'm a 20-year-old soon-to-be college graduate from the middle of nowhere, New York, who has spent way too much time the last 2 years inside a Jan, Baker, Illick halls, and spent way too much money at Strong Hearts. What I do know is that we cannot let the pressure of knowing what we have been tasked with saving the world stop us from enjoying our lives. The negativities that surround us daily, there are incredible people, places, and things out there that we need to experience and enjoy. Life is too short not to. Our Earth will still be there tomorrow. We need to take a break for caring for the Earth and continue to learn to care for ourselves. When life eventually becomes more stressful, I will think back to how I managed to have fun and complete a degree here at ESF. From being head orientation leader to giving tours every Friday from 2 to 3 p.m., from making liquid nitrogen ice cream with the Alchemist Society to celebrating Earth Week with Quadstock. These moments allowed me to escape the classroom and the stress of the world, to just be who I am. I know each of you has had some of the same memories as me. Think back at those memories often. Whether it be traveling on a bus to win another national championship for ESF, a field trip for a club or lab, or even heading down to Salt City Market with the Poetry Club. Remember how it felt to be there in that moment. Take that feeling and bring it with you into the world. Use it to your advantage. Trust that you know and remember what it felt like to enjoy life, just like you did on campus. For us in these green gowns and hats, our lives are just starting right now. Leaving this institution and finally going into the real world, these experiences yet to come may be overwhelming at times. However, you will persevere, just like you did here. Take your time moving through life. Enjoy the little things and continue fighting for our planet. But remember to have fun while doing it. So, I will leave you all with a quote from the film Dazed and Confused that reads, "Let me tell you this, the older you do get, the more rules they're going to try to get you to follow. You just got to keep living, man. Livin. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Rowan, for your inspiring remarks and all the gifts that you have brought to ESF during your time here. Students like Rowan inspire all of us and give us hope that tomorrow will be better. We appreciate the rich legacy of accomplishments that you and the class of 2023 leave with us. I present to you this Certificate of Achievement as our student speaker for the graduating class of December 2023.
The Graduates of Distinction Awards were established by the ESF Alumni Association to recognize the remarkable achievements of our alumni throughout the various stages of their careers. This year's recipients serve as a testament to what can be accomplished when you pursue your passion and work to improve our world, especially when you're equipped with a degree from ESF. The awards recognize those alumni who have made outstanding contributions in their fields, whose work has positively impacted society and the environment, and who truly embody the spirit of environmental stewardship. Please review their full bios in the program. To our new graduates, as the next generation of alumni, we hope the stories of these award recipients will inspire you, not necessarily to follow in their exact footsteps, but to forge a path of your own in service to humanity and the environment. It is my pleasure to announce Gabrielle Santangelo, class of 2013, as this year's recipient of the Incipiens Kweku, or Beginning Oak Award. Gabrielle is using her ESF education to advocate for making green space accessible to all communities, bridging the gap between diverse populations and the natural world, all while exhibiting a deep-rooted commitment to conservation efforts. Since graduating in 2013, she has held management positions with the Texas Discovery Gardens, 9 Pin Cedar Works, and the New York Farm Bureau. In her current role as Executive Director of the Pine Hollow Arboretum, she has made incredible contributions to community-driven programs and advocacy for inclusive access to natural spaces. Gabrielle has found ways to connect underserved communities to the Arboretum. These efforts include art installations with the Albany Barn, music in nature classes with the Albany Symphony, forest bathing experiences, free sensory hikes for kids, and the transportation of dozens of families and groups from inner city Albany to events at the Arboretum. Gabrielle has also established a partnership with the National American Chestnut Foundation and ESF graduate students to conduct research at the Arboretum examining the chestnut stand and the Asian chestnut gall wasp. This investigation has the potential to add significant data to the urgent mission of saving the iconic American chestnut species. In recognition of her relentless dedication to ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to connect with and protect the natural world, we proudly confer the 2023 Graduate of Distinction Incipiens Kweku Award upon Gabrielle Santangelo. President Mahoney and Alumni President Lip, please come forward to present the Incipiens Kweku Award to Gabrielle Santangelo. Next, I am pleased to present Rich Centolera, class of 1985, with this year's Notable Achievement Award. With more than 38 years of his professional life dedicated to the planning and design of landscapes around the globe, Rich's work has garnered international acclaim and positively influenced the tourism industry and economic vitality of entire regions. In recognition of his varied and complex body of work, he was elected as a Fellow of the American Society of Landscape Architects in 2016. His portfolio encompasses diverse terrains from the hills of Tuscany to the tropical shores of the Bahamas to the coastlines of Dubai. In each project, he demonstrates an unparalleled ability to adapt his design to the unique essence of each location, creating spaces that leave lasting impressions on visitors. A benchmark of Rich's leadership in his ability to focus the team to include environmental conservation and sustainability ideals into the landscape while respecting cultural sensitivities. His various projects at EDSA have integrated tree preservation, wildlife habitat conservation, restorative native plantings, composting, revegetation, and have worked to preserve cultural heritage and artifacts, respecting local populations and protecting biodiversity. It is in recognition of these innovations and commitment to sustainability that we proudly award Rich Centolera with the 2023 Graduate of Distinction Award for Notable Achievement. President Mahoney and Alumni President Lip, please come forward to present the Notable Achievement Award to Richard Santalela. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Mercy Bobor Cordova. Classes of 1999 and 2005 as the 2023 Graduate of Distinction Lifetime Achievement recipient. Mercy's lifelong interest in the environment began as a child growing up in the diverse landscapes of Ecuador. The connection with nature led Mercy to earn a bachelor's degree in oceanography at, bear with me, Escuela Superior Politécnic de Litour. She just taught me how to say that. She then pursued a Fulbright scholarship which brought her to ESF, where she earned both her MS and PhD degrees. After graduating, she returned to Ecuador to serve as Chief of Environmental Control for the city of Guayaquil. A postdoctoral opportunity took her to work in the area of climate and society at the National Center for Atmospheric Research in Boulder, Colorado. Since then, the issues of climate change, energy, and society dynamics have been a centerpiece of her professional work. Mercy has focused her career on weaving scientific evidence into environmental climate policy and decision-making. She served as Deputy Minister of the Environment for Ecuador, where her work included First National Strategy for Climate Change and environmental policy implementation in the country's 24 provinces. Mercy serves as an associate professor at Escuela Superior Politécnica de Litour, where she conducts research in partnership with different stakeholders. Her work has contributed to the National Adaptation Plan and climate resilient measures for cities, and has increased awareness around the interactions of ocean, climate, and human health. Mercy's contributions at the nexus of climate, environment, and human health have made a significant impact in Ecuador and on a global scale. For her continuous and impactful service within the areas of environmental science, we proudly confer upon Dr. Mercy Bobor Cordova, the Lifetime Achievement Graduate of Distinction Award. I now invite Dr. Bobor Cordova to offer some remarks.
Coming. Hello, everyone. Dear graduate and esteemed guests, as I stand here before you today, I cannot help but reflect on the remarkable journey that began in 1997 when I arrived in Syracuse from my tropical lands in Ecuador, together with my 3 children. I vividly remember my first steps on the campus of SUNY ESF. Having just finished my English as second language training, I was full with nervousness, yet brimming with determination to pursue my master's degrees in environmental science. The college holds great importance to me and has played a relevant role in shaping both my professional and personal life. My generous mentor, Dr. Charlie Hall, affectionately called Charlie, played a pivotal role in my academic journey. Through his teachings in systems ecology, he unveiled the imperative need to address global environmental challenges, including climate change, energy and society, and the need to include the human dimension. This awareness became a defining influence in my professional path and shaped my career in science and my commitment to policymaking. Beyond the knowledge academically, the network of collaboration with fellow ESF alumni have been instrumental. For over 15 years, I have been working in collaboration in the fields of climate, environment, and health to build resilience in the Latin America and the Caribbean. For each of us, SUNY ESF have given us the scientific knowledge to navigate in the complexities of this world. It's now for you, graduates, to have a positive impact in your community, your country, and the world. For me, the journey has come full circle. Two of my beloved children, near called Syracuse, their home, and my daughter Diana, herself, an alumni from SUNY ESF, currently work at SUNY ESF. Yes, she's somewhere here. Although I'm now a professor at ESF in Ecuador, I'm also engaged in climate and health research right here in Syracuse with the Upstate Medical University. This stands up for the enduring influence of SUNY ESF has had on my academic pursuit. To everyone who helped in this journey, my immense gratitude. Congratulations, graduates of the class 2023. Make your journey as fulfilling as mine has been. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Valerie Lizadis, and I'm the Interim Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate School. And I have one of the best jobs today, to formally recognize the students who are graduating from SUNY ESF. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce ESF's December 2023 graduating seniors, masters, and doctoral students, an outstanding group of people who are completing their degree requirements and are poised for success in their future endeavors. Please join me again in recognizing the celebration of these accomplishments of all of these students. As you've heard and as you know, the class of 2023 is an exceptionally capable and resilient group with a strong record of academic achievement despite the many challenges they faced along the way. You will see academic honors in the program with symbols next to the student's name referring to the honors. A key to the symbols can be found on the inside front cover of the commencement program. And you'll see that 2 of our bachelor's candidates have successfully completed requirements for the ESF Honors Program, and 10 have been inducted into Alpha Psi Sigma, the ESF Honor Society. In addition, one graduating senior was an ESF in the high school participant. We formally recognize academic achievement by adding a Latin honorific suffix to the degree title after final GPAs are calculated. Students who have earned a cumulative GPA of 3 to 3.33 will have cum laude added to their degree titles. Those who have earned a GPA of 3.34 to 3.82 will have magna cum laude added, and those who have attained a GPA of 3.83 to 4.0 will have summa cum laude added. And now for the main event, the recognition of each of our degree candidates from the class of 2023. So at this time, I would like to introduce the undergraduate class marshals for 2023-24. Class marshals are chosen based on their academic excellence, campus and community engagement, and their expression and embodiment of the ESF spirit. Only 2 undergraduate seniors are selected to represent their graduating class. They lead their class at both the December and May graduation ceremonies. Nicole Burns of Brewster, New York is a chemical engineering and paper engineering major, and Jennifer Lemus-Sagastume from East Meadow, New York is an environmental studies major. Their biographies are listed in the commencement program, and I invite you to take a look at those. Class marshals, Nicole and Jennifer, will you please take your positions to assist in the ceremony? I now ask President Mahoney and the chair of the ESF Board of Trustees, Mr. William Fisher, to come forward to congratulate the graduates. First, we will recognize candidates for the bachelor's degrees. They'll be called by academic department, and students will be then introduced in the order in which they have lined up here today. We'll begin by recognizing graduates completing the Bachelor of Science degree in each of the 4 majors administered by the Department of Chemical Engineering, including Bioprocess Engineering, Chemical Engineering, Paper Engineering, and Renewable Materials Science. Chair of the department, Dr. Ramiro, please join us to congratulate the graduates. Mumin Hussain. And Daniel McAvoy. Let us applaud the accomplishments of those graduating from chemical engineering programs. Chemistry. We now recognize graduates completing the Bachelor of Science in each of 2 majors administered by the Department of Chemistry, including Biochemistry and Chemistry. Chair of the department, Dr. Lee Newman, joins to congratulate the graduates. Emily Garlick. Rowan Nothnagel. And Emma Chong. Congratulations to the graduating seniors of the chemistry program. Environmental biology. We now recognize graduates completing the Bachelor of Science degree in each of the 6 majors administered in the Department of Environmental Biology, including Aquatic and Fishery Science, Biotechnology, Conservation Biology, Environmental Biology, Forest Health, and Wildlife Science. Chair of the department, Dr. Steve Teal, joins to congratulate the graduates. Gabrielle Hood. Connor Grant. Peter Foley. Christine Karras. Lucille Lord. Nancy Mazur. Noor Nakamaru Chaudhry. Jem Garcia. Nathaniel Holt. Mark Laus. Kayla Elke. Samuel Sokash. Stephen Root. Jamie Schultz. Faith Ann Vanderwalker. William Parker. Will Eddington. Mara Bugler. Alice Elaine Roosevelt. I think we're catching up with photos. They've given us the go-ahead. Ethan Caputa. Kairam Zarlualu. Isabella Mustafa. Kylie Perlow. Katarina Wolf. Caitlin Eaton. Juliana Unglada. Crystal Eisenhart. Savannah Kirkendall. Jillian Smith. Adam Orlando. Rhett Parsons. Alvia Nazak. Why do I have two? John DiVirgilio. Let us applaud the accomplishments of these graduating seniors from environmental biology. We now recognize the graduate completing Bachelor of Science degree in the Department of Environmental Resources Engineering. Chair of the department, Dr. Lindy Quackenbush, please join us to congratulate the graduate. Max Mintz. We We now recognize the graduates completing the Bachelor of Science degree in the Division of Environmental Science, including majors in both environmental science and environmental health. Director of the division, Dr. Russell Briggs, joins to congratulate the graduates. Alexander Avila. Kara McManus. Elizabeth Del Pesci. Catherine Queen. Samuel Geraldo. Jacob Avery. Shauna Mulvihill. Ryan Sharaba.
Yeah, Ryan!
Adam Perry. Rianne Zarek. Let us applaud and congratulate the graduating seniors of environmental science. We now recognize the graduates completing the Bachelor of Science degree in each of 2 majors administered by the Department of Environmental Studies, including Environmental Education and Interpretation and Environmental Studies. Chair of the department, Dr. Teresa Selfa, joins to congratulate the graduates. Eldon Montague. Layla Blask. Brooke Stratton. Asia France. Jade Nguyen. And Contessa Hawkins. Trinity Santiago. Mura Say. Congratulations to the graduates of the Environmental Studies Department graduates. We now recognize graduates completing the online Bachelor's of Science degree in Sustainability Management in the Open Academy. Thanks. Little stage management there, sorry. So I'd ask Interim Director Neil Abrams to please stand as we recognize the graduates of the Open Academy who are not able to be here in person. Rory Eblin. Forrest Law. And Nathan Michael. Congratulations. And now we recognize graduates completing the Bachelor of Science degree in each of the 5 majors administered by the Department of Sustainable Resources Management. These include Construction Management, Forest Ecosystem Science, Forest Resources Management, Natural Resources Management, and Sustainable Energy Management. Chair of the department, Dr. Christopher Nowak, joins to congratulate the graduates. Now, yes. Michael Canarian. Greg Gavitt. Nicholas Mesley. Joshua Phelps. Mariah Jarrett. Morgan Annenberg. Mia Villanueva. David Hoffman. Hayden Lone. Sarah Marie Malinowski. Aaron Pierce. Christian Minch. Risa Fromowitz. Dustin Minnie. Justin Albinder. Let us applaud the accomplishments of the graduating seniors of the Sustainable Resources Management Department. We are very pleased now to present the candidates for graduate degrees. Completing a graduate degree is truly a sign of outstanding academic achievement. First, we will recognize candidates for master's degrees. They'll be called by academic department. As each master's degree candidate approaches the podium, we ask that the major professor please rise to be recognized as we congratulate each of our candidates. We will recognize all of the master's candidates and then congratulate them after they've all been introduced. Fate Sawang Nuan. Master of Science, Environmental Biology, Major Professor Dylan Perry. Corinne Conlin, Environmental Biology, Major Professor Chris Whips. Monica Edgerton, Master of Science, Environmental Biology, Major Professor Greg McGee. Suad Muradov, Master of Professional Studies, Sustainable Resource Management, Major Professor Opes Terasame. Carter Rogan, Master of Professional Studies, Environmental Studies, Major Professor Colin Byer. Bean Minard, Master of Professional Studies, Environmental Science, Major Professor Sherry Dan. Alexandra Farrell, Master of Science, Sustainable Resources Management, Major Professor Endong Wang. Georgiana Silvera, Master of Science, Environmental Biology, Major Professor Jackie Frere. Join me in congratulating all of the master's degree candidates. We will now recognize those receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree. Each candidate will come forward with their major professor. PhD candidates receive the gift of a hood and will be invested with the ESF hood by President Mahoney and their major professor. The design of the doctoral hood is symbolic of the mastery of learning and scholarship achieved in earning the Doctor of Philosophy degree, and it incorporates the unique colors of the College of Environmental Science and Forestry. As you go forth with your PhD from ESF, may you wear our colors with pride and honor. And in further recognition of this significant milestone of achievement within the Academy, your major professor will escort you to take seats in the faculty section of the audience after you cross the stage. Will the doctoral candidates and their major professors please step forward? Kulani Mer, Doctor of Philosophy, Environmental Resources Engineering, Major Professor Wendong Tao. Dr. Mer's dissertation title is Production, Characterization, and Evaluation of Activated Biochar for Application in Water and Wastewater Treatment. Congratulations. Jenna Zuxwert, Doctor of Philosophy, Sustainable Resources Management, Major Professor Ruth Yanai. Dr. Zuxwert's dissertation title was Effects of Nitrogen and Phosphorus Addition on Leaf Litter Production, Foliar Traits, and Resorption in Northern Hardwood Ecosystems. Congratulations. And one more round of applause, please, for our doctoral candidates this year.
Well, thank you, Dean Luzetis. We will now proceed to formally confer the appropriate degrees on our graduating students for December 2023. President Mahoney already ended up at the right lectern. Fantastic. Will all the candidates for the Bachelor of Landscape Architecture and all the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees please rise? President Mahoney, it is my pleasure to present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Landscape Architecture and the Bachelor of Science degrees.
Pursuant to the action of the College of Environmental Science and Forestry faculty, the college trustees, and the trustees of the State University of New York, I now confer on you the degree of Bachelor of Landscape Architecture or Bachelor of Science appropriate to your course of study. The diploma that you receive is your evidence of our action, and it gives you all the rights, responsibilities, and honors pertaining to that degree. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Will all the candidates for the Master of Professional Studies, the Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Forestry, and the Master of Science degrees please rise? President Mahoney, it is my pleasure to present to you the candidates for the Master of Professional Studies, the Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Forestry, and the Master of Science degrees.
Pursuant to the action of the College of Environmental Science and Forestry faculty, the college trustees, and the trustees of the State University of New York, I now confer on you the degree of Master of Professional Studies, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Forestry, and Master of Science appropriate to your course of study. The diploma that you receive is your evidence of our action, and it gives you all the rights, responsibilities, and honors pertaining to that degree. Congratulations. And you may be seated.
Will all the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise? They moved over there. President Mahoney, it's truly my pleasure to present to you the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Pursuant to the action of the College of Environmental Science and Forestry faculty, the college trustees, and the trustees of the State University of New York, I now confer on you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy appropriate to your course of study. The diploma that you receive is your evidence of our action, and it gives you all the rights, responsibilities, and honors pertaining to that degree. Congratulations. Graduates, you may all now move the tassels on your mortarboard caps from right to left. Congratulations and good luck.
Good afternoon, everyone. What a great day this is, beautiful inside and out. I'm truly humbled today to be able to briefly speak with you as president of the Alumni Association, representing over 22,000 of our fellow alums around the world. I offer my sincere congratulations on achieving this important milestone in your lives. I fondly remember this day in 1986, graduating in the relatively new dome next door to our campus. I briefly want to share a thrilling experience I had this past spring, where I was fortunate enough to be able to attend a lecture by one of my idols, Queen of Conservation, Dr. Jane Goodall, at the Brooklyn Museum. She had just turned 89 years old the day before. She was finishing a tour around the world promoting one of her foundation's programs called Roots and Shoots, which is a global movement of youth to use their voices and actions to make informed, compassionate decisions in leading change in their communities. She was also trying to spread the word about the importance of actions on the environmental issues that face our world today. At the very end of her time with us, she shared a pledge that the Roots and Shoots program started with, and it goes like this: together we can save the world or make a difference. Then about 4 years ago, another line was added: together we will save the world. Now, with the impending consequences of our changing climate and environmental degradation, Jane added an additional line that says, together we must save the world. So we can make a difference in saving the world, we will make a difference, and we must make a difference. So the mission that Jane, we're on a first name basis now, and I are tasking you with is simple: be active and get involved. Wherever you go, whatever positions you occupy, be sure to pay it forward. It being the knowledge that you learned at ESF about the importance of the preservation of our environment. Try to enlighten as many lives as you possibly can. We desperately need more scientifically literate population that will understand the need to promote change in order to address the critical environmental issues that we are facing today. As president of our Alumni Association, I am proud to officially welcome you, not as students, but as alumni, to a great organization. Again, we represent 22,000 plus, and 2,000 current students that live in every state in the U.S. and 90 additional countries all over the world. Again, I encourage you to get involved, share your knowledge, volunteer, be active in our Alumni Association, consider helping to recruit the next generation of ESF students as alumni ambassadors, and attend alumni events. Keep in touch, get involved, stay safe, and best of luck. Go out and be mighty, you young oaks, or as they called us back in the day, stumpies. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lip. As we approach the end of the 113th commencement exercise, let me acknowledge an important group of people who have played major roles in the success of the new graduates that we are celebrating here today. The President has already acknowledged the important roles that parents, family, and friends have played in our graduates' success. Now I want to recognize the ESF faculty and staff. Their dedication, steadfastness, and tenacity in providing the best possible education to our students, sometimes under difficult circumstances, is commendable. So could we now take a moment to thank our faculty and staff? Will the faculty and staff present here today please stand up to be recognized? Congratulations to you all. I have reserved my final remarks and thanks to you, the graduates of December 2023. I am thankful for what you have shared with us in your years at ESF. I'll be your cheerleader as your future endeavors begin to take shape. Please be great ESF ambassadors as you embark on your next stages in life. Do return and visit us from time to time, and please stay connected to the institution and to each other. Our mission at ESF is to advance knowledge and skills and promote the leadership necessary for the stewardship of the natural to designed environments. You will always be part of that world, and please do your part to allow it to survive and nurture many generations of mighty oaks to come. Go forth and improve our world. Thank you. Audience, we ask that you please remain in your seats until the platform party leaves, followed by the faculty and staff, and then the graduates. We invite you to join us at the Gateway Center immediately following the recessional to continue the celebration. As much as possible, we ask that faculty and students remain in regalia for photographs in the Gateway Center. Marshals, will you please take your positions again? President Mahoney, I now declare the 113th commencement of the College of Environmental Science and Forestry adjourned. Thank you.